Okay. I don't know if you can see me again. I lost connection because you never know what's going to happen on these hiking trails. So I'm going to try to not make this too long, I promise, because I'm sure you have much better things to do on a Saturday, the day before Christmas Eve. I know I haven't done a lot of my shopping, so I have a lot to do today. So anyway, so the moral of my story is, whatever you're going through, okay, I was at the ground bottom of my life, ground bottom. I remember driving and thinking, if only I just drove off that mountain, if I just drove off, but I couldn't do it to my family. I was really that depressed. And I am so grateful today that I did not do craziness. I am here today. Glory of God. And I'm not a holy roller, but I do believe in that there's a power greater than ourselves. And I do believe I have the most incredible family who helped me through this huge depression I went through for 3 years. And I couldn't have gone through it without them. And my great friends. So if you are going through depression, all I just say is please reach out to people. One thing, a couple things I learned from going to SEER Tucson is you can't isolate. Isolation is the worst thing. You need to get out of bed. One reason why I love living in my small place right by the trail is because I get on the trail every day. Okay, being in nature is like the most important thing to me. And also, you have to get out of your ego. Anytime you start comparing yourself to other people, or you start going back in the past. That's what I was doing. I was going back in the past, and I was thinking, oh, but I used to have this, and I used to have that, and da da da. You have to stop it. Stop it right then and there. Go into a state of gratitude. And this is what I do every day. Get a gratitude journal, and write in your gratitude journal, or just go out and go on the trail, go walk your dog, and every time you're doing that, say what you're grateful for every day. That gets you out of your depression. How can you be in two states at the same time, depression and gratitude at the same time? The gratitude will always X out your depression, your sadness and everything. So be in a state of gratitude. Call someone who cheers you up. Stay away from the people that are depressing. Because people will bring you down. The ones that will all, it's easier to be brought down than to be lifted up. And the best things, surround yourself with positive podcasts. Listen to podcasts all the time. Listen to, I have a series of like 25 podcasts I'm listening to all the time. And I listen to books. I love to read books, but I just don't have time. So I listen to Audible books all the time. But really, podcasts are amazing because there's a lot of energy in the podcast where you have the announcers and they interview people. And there's some really good ones. And you can listen to them when you're walking. So I just think that's, so the things that really helped me was that if you have stuff in your past that you need to get it out. Go to the people you need to talk to. If it's something in your family, you need to get it out. You need to go to your, whoever it is in your family and just say, this is what affected me. We can't do anything about it now, but I need to express myself and let's move forward. And I want a relationship with you right now, whatever it is. And I have a great relationship with my family, with my parents and everything. But, during the holidays, you may come across, family members that you just, or you're not looking forward to seeing certain people, but I put my intent out there. What is my intent for today? What is my intent for going to this party? My intent is I'm only going to be at this party for 3 hours. What's the big deal? I may never see these people again. What if something happens to one of these people at this party? There's a car accident or something. I am going to show everyone how much I greatly love them, even if we disagree on things. Maybe we haven't spoken to each other in 8 months. But what if I never see this person again, ever in my life? And this is the last opportunity I have. I only see them once in a great while. Let me just spend these 3 hours. It's only 3 hours. And I'm going to share with them. I'm going to tell them how much I love them. That's my intent for this party or whatever. So I can tell you one of the best things that could ever happen to you is you go through a life-changing experience. You go through something like I did where you almost lose everything. I never went bankrupt, thank goodness. I had a short sale. I had a short sale 2 of my properties, but that was a long time ago, and it hasn't affected me now. I now have over 50 properties, so I'm, happy, and I've built up my credit and doing better than ever in my business. So don't let what's going on now affect your future, because you too can change, your future. If you're down, if you're going through divorce, and you're thinking you're never going to find another person, first of all, that person shouldn't you shouldn't feel like you have to have someone in your life to be happy. I've never been married, and I'm happy. Does that mean that I don't want someone in my life? No, I would love to have someone in my life if I contributed to their life and they contributed to my life. But I am extremely happy. So, and I thank God every day. I mean, like every day I kind of rate my day on a scale of 1 to 10 about happiness. Where am I on a scale of 1 to 10? Almost every day I'm like an 8 to 10. And then I even do that because I had an eating disorder. I tend to do this a long time ago I had an eating disorder. But I tend to do this with food. While I'm eating the food, I say, okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much am I enjoying the food? If I'm at a 5, I don't need to eat the food anymore. If I'm at an 8 and I'm really enjoying the food, I'll keep eating it. Then I also ask myself, maybe I'm a little bit obsessive, but on a scale of 1 to 10, how full am I? And if I'm at an 8, that means I am full. I don't need any more. If I'm at a 5, that means I'm still hungry, so I'm going to have some more. But if I just kind of gauge myself, because otherwise, you could just keep eating and eating. But if you feel your fullness, you stop eating, because you don't. And then I can eat anything I want. I just don't want to keep it in the house. Like it's calling my name, peanut butter, creamy peanut butter. I go to my mom's home for that.